Good morning, everybody. This is Ruben Ray, the carpenter, and today's a good, blessed day. So, today I just want to get into it, man. I want to talk about giving your 300%. And I was watching the movie 300, and also I started thinking about percentages. And we go to school to learn math for reasons that will help us in the future. As we get older, we learn to use percentages to give us an interpretation of what's going on in our life, or what's happening in our business life, or in science, in health. We use a percentage all the time. And what I like about this is that percentages can be raised. And so we find a way to raise the percentage. So I'm here to talk to you today about giving your 301%. And all of us can always raise the percentage on what we can do physically, mentally, emotionally. And so I was thinking about this number 300. And so obviously we know about Leonidas. Well, not everybody does know the facts, the truth. But there's one truth that we do know, is that a king went up against an army with only 300 people. While 300 of his 300 of his warriors. And so Leonidas was 1% out of those 300. And let's just say 301 because he was an extra percent. But Leonidas actually was giving his 300%. And his 300% represented 1% of each of those men. And so, everything in your life is a percentage of something that is given to give you something back. All you need to do is start off with you, the 1%er. Because you have inside of you a whole lot more than you think. So I was thinking about this. I was thinking about when I used to lift weights, and I would see all these other people, they'd be working out. They were really big and really strong, and I was like, man, how do I get that strong so I can be able to perform at peak performance when it came time for me to run a race, when it came time to go up against another opponent that I was competing with. And so I started thinking about lifting weights. So this is a take. I'm gonna say it this way. This is a take give relationship with weights. Okay? It's a take give. I just need you to understand that. It is a take give. So this is what the weights are doing. Is with lifting weights, there's a give and take, or take and give is what I really wanted to say. And the process happens as you lift the weights. As you lift, the weights are taking away your weaknesses and giving you strength to lift more. And that alone is a percentage. So let me say that again. The weights are taking away your weakness and giving you strength to lift more. That is a percentage. So the more that you strengthen, let's say your arms, that's a percentage. The more you lift working out your chest, that's a percentage. The more you work out on your calves, your thighs, that equals a percentage. So the more that you give of yourself, the more life is gonna give back to you in some unforeseen percentage. So today I want you to give your 300%. Today I want you to find your 300%. Today I want you to figure out what is it that I can do to reach 300%. Because you already have 1% yourself. And once you get all that together, it's going to be 301%. Percentages are always raised every single time. It is human nature to figure a way out to raise the percentage. Kobe Bryant figured it out. Michael Jordan figured it out. Larry Bird figured it out. Prime example, Bo Jackson. Played 2 different sports. There's other people that play 2 different sports. Let's talk about Bugsy Bogues, Spud Webb. How much percentage of themselves did they have to give? How much percentage of themselves did they have to figure out, okay, I gotta give this, I gotta put this effort, I gotta do the impossible. To me, 300% is impossible. How can you give 300%? But the proof is in the pudding, pretty much, like they say. Meaning, whatever you put into it, that's what you're going to get out. Spud Webb, Bugsy Bogues, 300% slam dunking. If they can do it, we can do it. Ford. That man put in a lot of percentage. So it would belittle us to say we can only put in 10%, 20%, 40%, 100%, 200%. Because the truth is that percentages could go up. So why can't we be stronger? Why can't we learn to be smarter? Why can't we learn to be wiser? Why can't we learn to be putting in more time, more effort? Why can't we put in more discipline? Why can't we put in to account what we value? Why can't we put into account to see the fact if we're really committed? So put in your 300% today. Find out where it's at. And then after you learn your 300%, then go ahead and do more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Today we're learning more and more about some things that we all thought years past that was impossible. Flying is impossible. Flying is not impossible. Going to outer space is impossible. No, it's not impossible. Every person that works at NASA is part of some kind of project. How many hundreds or thousands of people work there? Every single one is 1% of something. That equals a huge percentage to create something great. So always imagine the impossible, because you were created to do the impossible. So I just wanted to say, give your 301%. Find out where it's at and get it done. And get it done. Don't waste your time. Learn from others. and be the champion in your own life. You be the person. You be the person that brings that 300%. With that said, my name is Ruben Ray, the Carpenter. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and I thank you very much for your time.